back. Missouri's defensive end Brian Coulter has overcome many struggles in his life before joining the Tiger program. Now Coulter is making a present impact on the football field.
Number 2, Brian Coulter.
The football field was always a refuge for Brian Coulter.
I looked at sports was just a way for me to get out the group home because I didn't want to just go to school and then sit in a group home all day. I wanted to kind of just spend as much time out of there as possible. So I was like, well, it's football season now, so I'm going to try for football, and I wound up falling in love with it. So to say that I wound up having a skill that I knew nothing about, to this day, it still kind of shocked me.
Maybe got a half yard before Brian Coulter made the stop.
But even after finding that skill, he was almost sidelined by injuries. That's when the team got a glimpse of Coulter's perseverance.
I kind of took my therapy real serious and came back out there and really competed and kind of try to block out the pain and everything. So for me to, during the springtime, earn the spot as being a starter, I guess that kind of had showed them that I had a little fight.
Fight that won him the 2009 Mizzou Roars Male Courage Award last spring. Fight that affects his view of the game.
I really don't pay no mind to setbacks. Or when things go wrong, it's like we lost our last 3 games and stuff. It's like it don't make me question myself or whether or not we could get the job done or whether or not we could still be successful, whatever. Like, you kind of just take it in stride.
I mean, he just goes to work every day with his hard hat and just tries to make things better out there. That's what leaders do. They try to improve every situation. He really doesn't talk much, but he leads by example.
The example of never giving up.
He's a relentless guy. When you think the play might be over, Brian will still be chasing it down. He's that touchdown saving tackle. That kind of just sums up what's been going on with him and how hard he's had it, and how he's been just becoming a better person.
Coulter doesn't hide his past struggle. It's visible to all who know him.
My goal one day is to work with kids also in group homes and foster homes and stuff or whatever. So it's like I just was never shy or never really embarrassed about where I came from and what all I had to go through.
This way, he can use his past to influence others' futures.
It feels good just knowing that people who are in my situation could look at me and see what I've done and maybe that could give them some hope to pursue their dreams or their goals.
For This Week in Mizzou Football, I'm Casey Phillips.
And timing's everything. Right on cue, Brian Coulter recorded his first sack in Missouri's big victory at Colorado. But Gary, he's had a presence obviously on the defensive line and just harassing the quarterback all year long. And I tell you what, those of us in the business who follow your team closely, we don't know so many of the things these guys have been through in their personal stories, and what a story he is.
Yeah, nobody has a clue what Brian has gone through growing up and all the adversity he's had and all the pain and just what he was just handed. And he's overcome it all, and it hadn't been easy. And I'm so proud of him for developing as a young man, to developing into a leader. And it just really, that's what coaching's all about. If you can help somebody improve themselves as a person, that's the most rewarding.